Oh, howdy y'all, grab yourself a drink. It is time for some PathOfExile discussion. Welcome to the calm after the storm today. Yesterday was, of course, the big day for news about patch 3.23. I'll put a link down in the description of this video below to a summary video that I did and also to a very long live stream that I did discussing all of the patch notes in depth. But if you're up to date on that, or you're just only interested in the small pieces of news, today Grinding Gear Games gave exactly one teaser, and that was the animated Guardian of Smite. You see an animated Guardian is called up here. That animated Guardian is about to make an attack. This will mimic the player skill Smite, except it is not using the default skill Smite. It is going to use Smite of Divine Judgment. This is a Transfigured gem that we haven't seen yet. And here we go. Okay, that was probably a little bit too fast. So why don't we then do that again, but this time we're going to do it at 1/4 normal speed, so you get to see things a little bit clearer. Animate Guardian waltzes up slowly, and you'll see that there's a lightning that strikes down and obliterates everything there. Okay, so what can we tell about this? Firstly, you will notice that there is no aura graphical effect on the player. Additionally, if we jump back in time, you can see that the Animate Guardian has no graphical effects of an aura either. Now, the way that I'm interpreting this, and the way that most people who have been discussing this online are interpreting it, is that the skill Smite of Divine Judgment does not have Smite's aura. Instead, it goes all in on the attack component of the Smite gem. Also, that looks more like Vile Smite than traditional Smite. Once more with feeling, this time we're going to watch it one frame at a time. Here is the first frame of contact. This is the 10th frame after the Animate Guardian started the attack. And here's the 11th frame. Oh look, everything's dead. Anyways, if you want to have a look at Animate Guardian of Smite's preview, I'll put a link to that down in the description below as well. Now, because this video has been really short so far, I thought I would talk about a stealth buff that happened in patch 3.22 that a lot of people aren't aware of. And this is that if you get Gravicius into research in the Betrayal system, there's an ability where he will allow you to swap one divination card for another. Historically, this wasn't very good. What seems to have changed is that if Gravicius is at rank 3, he tends to only give you very rare cards back. When I say very rare, I mean cards that are approximately 5 times rarer than the Fortunate. Now, rare doesn't necessarily mean that other players want it. There's plenty of divination cards that have a trade value of 1 or 2 chaos, but that are genuinely this rare. But there's also a modest chance of getting something really spectacular. During this league, I've seen a larger number of reports of genuine jackpot cards coming out of this, but the main thing is that in 3.22, it seems like they put in a cap where no cards that are meaningfully more common than the Academic can be awarded there. That requires Gravicius to be level 3 in research. If you've got lower level than that, he'll give you a more common card, but it's something to keep in mind. Do I suggest this as a farming strategy? Not really, but if you can get Gravicius into research easily and you can rank him up to 3, it's probably worth doing it. Anyways, this was a quiet news day, so I'm going to leave it there. If you missed yesterday's coverage, then I will put links down in the description below and also on screen in the last few seconds of this video that will take you to both the live stream that I did covering everything in the patch notes and also to the more condensed version I did afterwards. May your animated guardians die in interesting ways.